Mike Goldberg right inside the numbers. Brock Lesnar, the reigning champion, and he's successful with his takedowns, 3 out of 4. Frank Mir, the most wins as a UFC heavyweight. For our main event of the evening, Mir has never been as confident.
The most important parts about this fight is that Frank Mir has always been a guy who relied on top elite athletes like George St. Pierre, or we said Frank is renewed, he has been reinvigorated, and a lot of knows that in order to really be considered a heavyweight champion, he has to beat the 65 pounds, huge fist, powerful wrestler, and we're talking about a guy who only has 4 MMA fights.
If he hits you, you're probably going down, as we saw with Heath Herring and Randy, but 3 striking coaches. Longtime coach Ken Hahn, he's got Jimmy Gifford.
Calm and collected and confident at the weigh-ins. He has done, he knows what he's already done before. He's beaten Brock Lesnar, but
has been a wrestler his entire life, a spectacular one at that. But Frank,
hard to deny a victory. It wasn't like I won a decision.
Because from the moment the fight began, you know, his back was against the wall the whole time.
Hard to Brock. Only losers thinking what ifs and could have been.
Lesnar is the new UFC heavyweight. Mir will face Brock Lesnar.
Lots of fists to the face.
It's like having your little sister jump on your back and pulling your hair.
This guy's got a horseshoe up his
Always putting it.
I've got zero respect for him, and I'm going to win this fight.
Born and raised champion of the world, the present UFC interim. Man, he looks relaxed and confident.
he looks very relaxed. Interim belts, and that is a fact. But the bottom line is, they've stand them back up again to take a point away from Brock Lesnar for punching Frank Mir in the back. And he got him to tap, as I said before, at a time when he wasn't nearly at
Delagrati,
behind him. That's
his
very
long-time
important
jiu-jitsu coach. And right after he beat
well, you know, he was soaring right then. I mean, that was the biggest fight of his heads. With Forrest Griffin, sometime they're putting some Vaseline on it. It is possible his eyes.
Jiu-jitsu artist amongst the no one as a heavyweight has scored more submission victory
Back. And to find a big man that's capable of fighting off of his back like that, enforcing a dominant position because they're so big and so heavy in training. The bigger guys and stronger guys is to fight off of his back. And if someone puts him on his back.
and a stronger man here tonight in the main event, the champion. Tomorrow, the UFC heavyweight.
This guy, Mike, considering the fact that he's only had 4 mixed martial arts, former, entertainment wrestling guy in the WWE, former national NCAA American champion.
His longtime trainer, Greg Nelson, Marta National Championship. He's worked with Eric Holson. He's trained with St. Paul. Began training in mixed martial arts at just 28 nights. Brock Lesnar weighed in at 265, but we said before, he's introductions of our heavyweight title fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Enter the world's ultimate proving ground for champions. Main event of the evening. Skip Evansino Jr., John Bailey, TJ Day, and Pat. Our lead physician is Dr. Al Capana. And when the action begins, UFC fans around the world, in UFC Heavyweight Championship fighter holding a professional record of 12 wins with 3 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC Mir! As a wrestler, he holds a professional record of 3 wins with 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning defending Lesnar!
All right, touch gloves, let's make it official.
UFC.
First thing I'm noticing is Frank Mir. Now, I don't know if that's because he's injured or because he wants...
Brock with the inside leg kick early, Joe, pawing, trying
down. Frank dives down. He's got a hold of a leg.
left knee or the left leg of Frank Mir.
You never know, though.
He finally enters the octagon. The one that's swinging away, trying to finish it right away like he did the first time.
Yeah. Grapple with him. He runs the risk. But as I said, the more Brock grapples with Frank on the
chest, he doesn't want to leave any gap.
Good punches by Brock. Controlling Frank's head and punching him in the face, and these are hard punches. His face with his hand, but he's bleeding, Mike.
Brock is firing away.
Short distance. Frank very relaxed.
Deliberate.
Those punches are very hard.
Brock remains in round 1. The big, powerful dude.
Yeah, he is doing a lot of damage here, Mike. Mike, that's all well and good, but you got those big lunch boxes slamming.
90 seconds remains in the round.
All right, now Frank's in a better spot. The way Brock is holding Frank's neck, he's almost...
Brock was going body, face now too, Joe.
He's taking some damage.
What Brock is... There's Brock's... Now, Brock... And that may be the best thing he's done here in round 1 is chest on chest.
Brock Lesnar, he's running out of time here.
Final second.
Take in some air, Frank.
But that face is busted up.
Now Brock's going to let him up. 100. He caught him with the knee.
Oh, he jumped up.
Stood back up. Get into a strike fest with Frank Mir.
Herb is warning them right now. Splattering blood all over his shoulder.
It's the
Frank's in big trouble. That's it.
Trying to finish it.
That's it.
UFC heavyweight champion.
Wow. That was real.
That he cares.
That's Mir's face. Frank is pressed up against the cage, and as soon as he turns, and Frank just stuck there, pinned up against the cage, unable to move.
Up on a struggling dairy farm. Tonight he will leave the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion.
To this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of round number 2. Disputed UFC heavyweight
Your revenge. Give us your thoughts on the fight. You were very worked up even after the fight, even after.
Frank Mir had a horseshoe up his ass.
You don't like promoting fights very much. You don't like talking trash. You just like going in there and loss. Give us your thoughts about your future and what you expect.